Hey everyone, happy Monday. So this channel is called Doug Has Too Many Hobbies and not Doug Makes Ice Cream and Candy. And I found these unopened packages of trading cards, which is a hobby I had many years ago. I bought these probably somewhere around 2010. And I found them in my old bedroom. So I thought maybe it would be fun to have a nostalgia fest and see what's in these. So I have some Desert Storm cards from 1991 and this Pinnacle Inside from 1997, which is in a can, and they're pretty much worthless, so there's really no point in giving them away. So I figured let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So we'll start with one of these Desert Storm packs. Now when I was really young, probably say, I don't know, 4 or 5, my dad was a smoker, and I'm thankful every day that he was able to give that up. But that meant that I got to go to the gas station quite a bit, and he would occasionally buy me a pack of baseball cards. And that's sort of how this all started, because we would have fun sort of sorting through them and seeing who the players were. So these are Desert Storm cards. We have an M1 Abrams tank, the phonetic alphabet, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet Kilo Lima Mike November Oscar Papa Quebec Romeo Sierra Tango Uniform Victor Whiskey X-Ray Yankee Zulu. I used to know the alphabet and could do it in a single breath. We have firefighters, United Nations sanctions, geography cards, Honduras, the AH-64 Apache helicopter, a Knox class frigate, chemical and biological warfare, another geography card here, the United Kingdom, another geography card for Portugal. And we're back to that M1 Abrams tank. So like I said, I went through cards a lot when I was younger, and then probably between the ages of, I don't know, 10 to 20 or so, I mostly did football, which is why I have those others. All right. MiG-23 Flogger, that is an Iraqi aircraft from the USSR. A military skill for map reading. Intelligence file on the Middle East History Ancient. I don't know why it doesn't say Ancient History. Admiral Frank B. Kelso II. Geography of Lebanon. Military asset of an M113 armored personnel carrier, an LCAC, which is an amphibious vehicle, intelligence file on Islam, geography for Spain, and geography for Kuwait, which is the country that was invaded to start that Gulf War. And we're back to the MiG-23 Flogger. I was sort of hoping for, a card from somebody who became something more historic, like a Dick Cheney card or George H.W. Bush, Colin Powell, something like that, or maybe say an F-15 fighter or even an F-14 Tomcat, one of my favorites because of the variable geometry. But nothing too special in those Desert Storm cards. Let's take a look at this Pinnacle Inside. Like I said, it's in a can. And because I do like MREs, I've got the old P38 style can opener. Alright, I think that's open enough. I did notice as I was opening it says open with adult supervision. I'm not sure where I can find one of those to supervise, but that's okay. And inside of the can is a plastic wrapper, cellophane wrapper. It's been a while since I've done this. I've not purchased any kind of trading cards in a long time. All right, top newcomers, Joey Kent. I don't know who that is. Quarterback Chris Chandler. I know the name. Well, this one's upside down. Jim Druckenmiller.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
He's a quarterback. Well, he was kind of a quarterback for the 49ers. Everyone thought he was going to be a big deal, and then that didn't happen. Curtis Martin, one of the top rushers in NFL history. Who's this? Sean Dawkins. Troy Aikman, a legendary quarterback from the 90s. Dwayne Rudd. The only thing I remember about Dwayne Rudd is that he was playing for the Browns, and the Browns had essentially defeated the Chiefs. Right? It was a stop with no time left, and like an idiot, he took his helmet off and threw it on the field, and that was a defensive penalty, and the game can't end in a defensive penalty. So the Chiefs got the 15 yards and a chance to kick the field goal and ended up winning. I want to say that was 2002. Linebacker Willie McGinnis, he is pretty legendary as well. And then there's this card at the back that you can send away for a display case for the cans. Oh, and there's a checklist on the inside as well. All right, this other can is Jeff George, quarterback, a long time for the Colts, and I believe at this point he was playing for the Raiders. We'll use the regular can opener. Much cleaner edge. You can put the lid back on. I love this can opener. All right. Reggie White, another NFL legend. Played most of his career for the Eagles, went on to play for the Packers. Top newcomers, Bryant Westbrook. Don't remember that name at all. Boomer Esiason, longtime quarterback for Cincinnati. They went to the Jets and the Cardinals, and apparently he's back with the Cincinnati Bengals at this point. I don't remember that. I remember who he is. Derek Alexander, Tony Martin, Jake Reed, Winslow Oliver. A lot of these are names that I kind of remember, but I don't remember who they are. Okay, here's another NFL legend, Steve Young. Played most of his career for the 49ers, started in Tampa Bay, actually started in the USFL before that. And Dan Marino, who held a ton of records in the NFL. And Eric Kramer. And we're back to Reggie White. So this was an era where I kind of paid attention to football, definitely more than I do now. And so I remember a lot of these names, but I couldn't tell you a lot of the specifics other than some of the legends like the Reggie Whites and the Dan Marinos and the Steve Youngs in there. But anyway, that's all I have. Like I said, a short one, sort of lacking motivation on editing the 23 subscriber special. And honestly, just in life in general. But I'm working on it, and we'll get there. Anyway, hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye!